I wanted to make this video because I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and it started because I swapped jobs, and I'm now working in a retail environment, and I don't sell, but I work for a company that sells very expensive items, and none of them are a necessity. And it's very disheartening to see how these wealthy customers behave. It really makes me lose faith in humanity, because the environment I was working in before, during the holidays, people were very giving, very kind. You know, there was a lot of kindness. There was a lot of hatefulness too, but there was also a lot of kindness. But in this environment I'm in now, I barely see any kindness, and it's upsetting. But we have a charity outside my job right now who is taking donations for people in need, and it's for the holidays. And we had a customer. She went through me. We did a transaction. She walked out of the store, and then she started yelling at the charity guy and kicked his bucket of coins. And this was extremely upsetting, especially since the man who was taking the donations was disabled. And it's just like, how can you be so hateful? But it got me to thinking, about giving, and have I been giving enough? And I honestly feel that these last few years I haven't been giving enough. When I was younger, I lived in poverty, and we still gave to others. I helped kids in my class who were struggling when I could, and I volunteered time in soup kitchens and just gave my time, my kindness, and the wealth I had to help other people. And I realized that I haven't been doing that as often these last few years, and I really want to get back into it. And I'm not even quite sure why I stopped doing it. I think that when you view yourself as if you're in a bad position, it makes it harder for you to help others, because you're like, oh, well, I'm not well off either. Yeah, but you're more well off than others, and you can still, help them. But yeah, I've just been thinking about that a lot lately. I'm sure that there is lots of giving going on right now, but in the environment I'm in, I don't really see it, and it hurts to see, and so it's making me want to give and help others. And yeah. I will add, I know that I've made a video like this before, because a couple of years ago I was in a really bad position, and I was struggling really hard with finding a place, because I honestly think that I just live in a very wealthy area. I myself am not wealthy at all, very far from it, but I live around in a community of people who are a lot more well off, so I don't see a lot of community caring for each other. But I wanted to say, because I made a video a few years ago, I think I was really upset. And I was just like, it's so important to be kind. Please be kind to people. You never know their situation. I will say that again. I think it's really important that we are kind to others. You don't only have to give your wealth, okay? You can also give your kindness. There are so many people that, when I work in a customer service, so I spend a lot of time with people, speaking to people, and one interaction can set the tone for someone's entire day. And I know that you're not supposed to let someone else's emotions affect yours, but when your only interaction with a person your entire day was an awful one, it's hard to have a good day, right? But anyways, I wanted to say, I think it's important that we are kind to others, that we give others our kindness, because you don't only have to give what you have physically, but you should also give what you have emotionally, give people the time of day. Yeah, there was something else I wanted to say. What was it? I made like a whole thing about it. I can't remember what it was. Give me just a moment, let me find it. Okay, so I did not find what I wanted to say, but I did think of something else, and my camera's gonna die, so let me just... Okay, so one thing that I have super duper noticed with people caring for other people or people giving to people who have less than them is a majority of the time I see it coming from people who are not well off. Like, we have people donate sometimes, and yesterday I remember I saw a homeless man come up, and he started telling the guy who's taking money for charity like his whole life story, and he was like on his bike over there talking to him, and he threw his change into the thing to help towards other people, and I was like, good, yay. But it's such a difficult situation because people don't like it when people who are not well off help other people. They're like, no, keep it for yourself. But I think it is so healthy to remember that other people are in need too. Like, yeah. Because when I was little and when we struggled, I still felt the want to give to other people. Like, I was okay with losing it if I knew someone else would have it. You know what I mean? It's a very, I don't know how to say it. Okay. I just think that it's important to help other people. At the end of the day, that is my whole point. And I want to go back to giving more. I want to give more to people. I am paying attention to, am I being kind? If I'm having a bad day, I don't want anybody else to have my bad day. So I'm remembering it's important to give people kindness. And even if I have spare change, or if I see someone in need of a meal and I have the resources to provide to them, I want to do that. Yeah, and I guess I just want to share that because I want other people to think about other people too. So yeah, that's the point of this.